begin this evening with Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon's proposed sales tax increase. 6 News reporter Dominic Webster at tonight's City Council meeting, and he joins us here in the studio with more on what happened tonight. Dominic.
Hey, Bo. Tonight was the first reading of the proposed half-cent sales tax increase that Mayor Kincannon proposed a couple of weeks ago. It was approved with 7 in favor, 1 against, and 1 abstaining until more information is provided. The main assembly room filled with people during the discussions and the vote on this item. The issues were broken up into 2 separate items. The first was to create the ordinance allowing the half-cent increase. The second was to make food and food ingredients exempt from the proposed tax increase, which passed unanimously. Discussion on the tax lasted roughly 30 minutes as people spoke for or against the tax, and council members deliberated amongst each other. What stuck out to one person speaking in favor of this tax was how the nearly $47 million in revenue gained per year will fast forward the funding for needed projects. I spoke with Mayor Kincannon after the meeting. She said the number one thing that council members were asking for was an itemized list of what the money would actually be going toward. She told me voting for this new tax amongst city council members will then give the community the chance to vote whether or not the tax takes effect.
I think it's empowering. We are proposing to let City of Knoxville voters look at what the proposed investments are and decide whether they think it's worth a half-cent increase to the local option sales tax, knowing that at least 50% of that sales tax revenue is generated by people who do not live inside the City of Knoxville. So I think knowing that the burden is shared more broadly is also pretty compelling.
Among the other items, the plan prioritizes are sidewalks near schools, repairs to existing greenways, public facilities and parks, along with greenway extensions. Also mentioned in the plan was the paving of 75 additional road miles of streets and nearly $10 million for affordable housing, which would cover roughly 1,000 new affordable housing units. Bo.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And the City Council will take up a second and final vote in 2 weeks. That will be on June 24th.